currently just, I'm lost. Slightly inebriated. But otherwise feeling fancy and free. I open the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I go to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. And a worn out talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Yes, soul power. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Oh, by the way, for those of you who like genuinely liked this game, they're bringing it to the US, and it's coming out in October. So we're probably gonna play this in October because I genuinely really like this game. I hope it doesn't explode. Like, I hope the plot doesn't like poop the bed at the very end, but like at the same time, like I genuinely really like this game, and even if I'm a little bit meh at the ending, I definitely do want to like play the sequel. My friend was like, it's coming out in October, and I was like, ah, that's perfect. The light bulb is flickering weakly. Cause like, then we can have something spooky to play in October. Well, okay, usually we play like one really short horror game in October, and I save the longer ones, so we'll actually have like a longer scary game to play in October, because this one's been taking me, I think this one took me like the whole week. Like, I think I started Tuesday, and it's Friday, and we're on chapter 5 of 6. So it's taken me a minute. Am I done in here? I don't know. The light bulb is, oh, I already read that. I'm gonna save on a different slot. I don't trust this. Yeah, it's more space. Also, I'm paranoid. This is the save file where everyone lived, right? Survive. Okay. So far, everyone that I have who's not with me anymore survived. I was like, I need that. Because there's only 2 endings, and like, if I lose anyone, I'm locked out of one of the endings. I don't know where I'm going. What? Oh, we need the valve. Wait, do I have a key? I think I have a key now. A number of unsolved issues, such as only holding the bullet and its unreliability, cause its development to be cancelled. Oh, so I do have a gun. We need Machita. What's the spirit you're looking for in this chapter? It's called the Kanon Soldier. It's basically... If I have this right, it's a spirit that was created as a weapon in order to fight in the like, they were creating some supernatural like Buddha weapon, and I'm just it's hard to explain. Like, not even I get it. Like, the other ones were easy. Hanahiko, like, this poor little kid got abused and then murdered, and then he was pissed off and wants to kill all the adults. The second one, like, Shimio didn't die during his, like, mass suicide thing. He comes back as a zombie and, like, kills people to, like, turn them into beehives because he was a beekeeper. Okay, that sounds ridiculous, too, but it's a ghost story. What do you want? Like, the third chapter was, like, this poor girl that got, like, assaulted on her wedding day, and she was so distraught about it that she commits suicide and, like, wants to kill anyone who might have seen her. And then, like, the fourth one was a little bit weird. Like, she was like, I love animals, fuck people, I'm gonna come down here and turn into a monster. Like, that one was weird. And now this one's just really weird, and I'm just like, okay. Kitty, no, are you up here? Bad kitty. I don't have a thingy. Where do they want me to go? I'm lost again. Like, I went and I got some documents, but I'm not sure where I need to be. Hang on, wait. I said there was like a breeze down here, right? Or maybe not here. The other way? What? We go north at the intersection and... Question mark? Exclamation point? An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that. Huh? What? Are you seeing odd things again? Oh, God. Guys, because we're remembering, our spirit powers are coming back because we were totally Mr. Cujo. He's like, what? You don't see the door? Am I magic? Nani? You can't see it. Unfortunately, no. This poor fucking doctor is probably like, did you hit your head? Like, can you give me a list of the, like, medications you're taking? This poor doctor. Looks like Daimon can't see the door. That's a spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. I love how, like, past me is basically like, bitch, I'm like a master spirit medium. I know all of these things. Like, he's gotta be the previous head of the Cujo family, which was a family full of spirit mediums. Like, this is it. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. So the bell, maybe? Flickering half spirit door. Okay, then. I'm gonna save before I touch that thing, but I'm pretty sure I need to use the... I touched the door, but it just feels like a wall. It seems like the door has no substance. The bell! I take out the Kagura Suzu bell. Is just touching it okay? No, have to... Strange words spill from my lips again. Oh my god! Bitch up here, like, they're gonna be like, are you sure? You're like, you're showing signs of early onset schizophrenia. It's the priestess's tool. I need hero. If a man displays spiritual power, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. What? All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Oh, so, like, maybe if I had Hiro with me, like, she would have been able to do this no problem, but because I've got a dick, apparently I have to do things differently. Okay. But it said that. A man with like, if a man displays spiritual power, like, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. So we were able to do this because we have spirit powers! Scariest ghost ever, oh god. The next instant, the door physically appears. She looks like a sock puppet. Flicker equals big oof. What? Wait, I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm completely shocked. What magic did you conjure to do this? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. Yes! But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. Suddenly, we're just spirit medium. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Dispose 200. Safety valve release code is diamond. So 200 and diamond. My spirit power is pretty high, just saying. Nighty went on a laughing attack in nightclub because it was funny looking. Oh my god. Like, that genuinely made me laugh. Oh, I also want to look at the... Let's look at this. In the research lab, looks more like an operating room. The statistician suggests that inhumane experiments took place here. I'd really like to leave this place, but we need to thoroughly check for any documents or tools left behind. Hatred clogs the air here, making it more dangerous than any of the other places we've been. We could be attacked at any time. We must be prepared. Be prepared. We find the document and a Kagura Suzu bell in the cabinet. The files say something odd. Spiritualize the door, release with sacred object. The Kagura Suzu bell is probably considered one. We also learned the safety valve release password is diamond. I'm bothered by a thin blonde hair found between the pages. The moment I wonder if a foreigner was here. Or a creepy-ass doll! Mary! I'm just playing. I hear a voice saying, check the disposal vat. What the? It's not the usual whisper in my ear. It's my own voice. I have no control over my mouth as it moves on its own. Are the fragments of my memory causing this? It keeps going. It's probably behind that wall. So weird. It's like I have some special power. This man may be supernatural, guys. He may be like that one dog that might have been supernatural. That one dog with the long-ass grudge hair that might have been supernatural. We might be supernatural, guys. The flickering half-spirit door. There's a passage beyond the intersection that looks like a dead end. An iron door flickers in and out, and for whatever reason, I'm the only one who can see it. I can't believe this. Do I really have some sort of spiritual power? Oppose the spiritual with the spiritual. So do I have to use a sacred object? Or maybe sacred objects are effective against spiritual beings. Better remember that. Like, it feels like because we remembered that tidbit, suddenly we have magical Pauruzu. So we're gonna just go in here. I saved, right? I pushed open the iron door and we head inside. Oh, this looks like I think I found all the Buddha heads. Whoa, this is amazing. On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. Huh, looks like a sword. Got an army sword. Take what Diamond picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? They're kind of just scattered around. This might be a garbage dump. Just then. Huh? A sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. I have a rather bad feeling. Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but it's locked. Impossible. Oh, okay. This is some Indiana Jones shit, but okay. Question mark, exclamation point. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. Oh shit. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. Oh shit. Diamond's sick. We probably shouldn't have brought Diamond. Don't die, Diamond, please. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? We have to get out of here. We'll die of hypothermia. Or drowning! Yes, we'll die of hypothermia before drowning kills us. I have to remember. What was written in the documents about the disposal vat? All I see are numerous Buddha heads. What should I do? Touch the diamond head! I touch the diamond Arhat head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction down a drain. What? Whoa! It's pulling us in. Oh. Going down a drain seems like it's not better. I'm just saying. Survived for how long? We're going down a drain in a sewer. We're gonna die. When I open my eyes, all I can see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we're drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remembered Daimon. Diamond's pretty sick, so we better hope he's okay. That's right, where's Daimon? No need to be so worried. Are you okay? Oh, it's the hobo! So it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. Try to ask him about Daimon, but... My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. We were submerged in it for near an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. We should have fucking died. How are we not dead? Relax, relax. Your friend's fine. So, you, got somewhere to go back to? Ugh. I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything, but I am pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. Well, time to feed the frickin' hobo that saved us from drowning in ice water. Did a turtle teach you how to breathe underwater? I know, right? Submerged for an hour? How are we not dead? We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. Well, this is going on. The old man... It's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way, we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Diamond shudders. You can see us shivering, can't you? How selfish can you get? It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stopped shattering. The man's name is Banshee To. That's how he introduced himself. But that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. So he smells like yeast? It kind of cheers me up. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of Scheinfeld. I was like, it smells like yeast then. So, Banshee. What were you doing in a place like that? Okay. Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits and the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. I wonder if you truly understand, old man. Timon's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter, and you guys are wrapped up in it now. His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I always had the ability to see things others can't. Let's take my name, Banshee To, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you got swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, O noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us, how do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center. That swirling grudge and the spirit thing? That's what you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse? Something like that should be left within that swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then... He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open like he's run out of batteries. Then, what? What'll happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. Back to the house! Oh, that reminds me, Yashiki. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Underground shelter key. Oh, okay, so I can probably go through the locked doors now. Is this key for the underground shelter? I found it when I was, say pooping, popping in and out of from that place. I held on to it. But I'll lend it to you for now, Yashiki. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Hiro walks up to us. Oh, welcome back. Learn anything? Diamond butts in before I can speak. Wait a second. You're not really considering. You haven't fallen for that suspicious old man's story, have you? Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Yashiki. You believe me, right? I mean, I kind of do. I don't know. I like him. That's my good pal Yashiki for you. Well, I suppose if you're fine with it, then I won't worry about it. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woo! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Hiro gives me an exasperated look. Mr. Yashiki, you've got a crazy one on your hands this time. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a higher power vacuum cleaner. Me!
Excellent!
That's cute. I haven't been this full in forever. Glad to hear. Mind answering some questions? Why were you down in that shelter? I want my pizza, it's here. Well, that's an easy one, because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in the winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hiro and Diamond seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Zukawa. I nod. That's my thought as well. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. The mark on his forehead. It looks like a mole, like a really big one. I even got this weird scar. Banshee removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was the Kanon soldier, after all. The Kanon soldier. How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. I mean, Mary could move. I mean, she couldn't walk around, but she could. And if the Kujo family made that, there's a good chance the Kujo family could make a Buddha statue move, I guess. A Heavenly Buddha Project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, Hiro, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burnt them for... Rip. Fucking rip. I had a delicious roasted potato, too. How could you... You're gonna give him a fucking... He's gonna die early. Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Diamond. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than the strange old man's. It's fine. My noggin works differently from most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. I want to get my goddamn pizza. I'm gonna go get my pizza really quick. I don't think it's been an hour, so I'm not gonna like take a break. Yeah, but I'm gonna just run really fast and grab like a slice or two of fucking pizza because now that I smell it. I fucking smell it. The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. They built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the Kanon soldier thing, they did the tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be H shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There's a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything would actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place, then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything I said. Well, alrighty then. Hero and Diamond are as white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but I have no reason he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and crushing them? Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate the moving statue he saw was the Kanon soldier. Ugh. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiro's marks. What if you flip that, though? Both your grandpas got the mark from the Kanon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, the marks disappeared. Boy then started up again, you got them because you're their descendants. If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate. Hiro can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the Kanon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. It was the Kujos. No, I'm just playing. At this point, I'm just like, everything is connected. It's the most important part. Try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely that he just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the Kanon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own. If he can't be of more help. You seem a pro at this, Yashiki. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. I was just able to see like an invisible door and like dispel the shit around it. I totally don't have spiritual powers. Totally. Just saying. But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we went down to the shelter. So what are you folks gonna do now? Good question. I mean, all of them? Everything. All of the things. Yo, that's a hobo. You would be correct. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I feel like that'll be the key to the mark. I guess we're going back in then. You didn't come with me in the first place. Hiro's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try and run away. Yep, you should find it in there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You'll need that to stop the Kanon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you gonna do then? Fucking spinach. I'm full now, so I was gonna take a nap in the park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. Alright, so we've got Banshee Ito. strange vagrant.
Excellent.
Alright. Let's see. Well, he's an older fellow, so... His intelligence, I'm smarter than him. So I'm stronger and smarter. He has more spirit power than me. And I'm more dexterous. So the only thing he has over me right now is spirit power. No, that's a hobo. No, you. Let me just finish this so that way I can read without like wanting to hoover this up. It is very good. I like it a lot. Okay. Okay. Alright, Ito Banshee. Full name, Banshee Ito. Sorry, I had to swallow it. Sex, male, occupation, unemployed. A kooky old man living in the underground shelter. He's read through nearly all the notable documents left there and is extremely knowledgeable about them. He claims to have spiritual powers and truly does seem to see spiritual things. What is on my foot? Oh. I'll read this. The underground shelter's inhabitants. Somehow we make it out of the freezing water trap, the disposal vat, and return to the mansion with a strange homeless man calling himself Banshee Ito. He's been living in that shelter and he has surprising info. He says that he saw Zukawa going in and out and then saw a Buddha statue walking around. He tells us some research documents he had to burn for warmth. Okay. By the way, like, that pizza totally sobered me the fuck up. Dang. They detailed something called the Heavenly Buddha Project, some mumbo-jumbo about using spiritual power to make statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous sacred objects, including a massive number of statues from the shrine in H City. There was no way it'd work. The war was almost over, but it moved. The spirit weapon named the Kanon Soldier moved. The moving Kanon Soldier. The soldier went berserk in the shelter and killed people. Those who escaped had a scar, most likely the mark. What's alarming, though, hard to believe, is the walking statue Banshee saw, and that's when he got his mark, which means the Kanon Soldier is moving once more. That might be why Daimon and Hiro, descendants of those involved, have the mark as well. It is unclear what made the soldier move, past or present, but we have to find a way to stop it. Maybe there are records of how they stopped it 50 years ago? Banshee doesn't remember, only that some person with spiritual power used something to do something. I guess that's all we can do is search the shelter. I have to trust both my past and present self. Like, I love how we are so sure that it's our past self helping us through this. Now we're going back to the alley. We're going back. Even though this is the residential area, the street is completely okay. Down the hole we go. It's a blood stain. There's an area within the stain that's lighter colored than the rest. I already looked at this, right? I run my fingers over it and realize that something is stuck to the floor. I keep scratching it until it starts to crease and I manage to pull it up off the floor. Did I not check some of these? Oh my god, I didn't check some of these. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Well, I guess I'm checking all of them now. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Damn it! I thought I checked all of those. I guess I didn't. Drunk me just decided to pick that up already. Always like more spirit power. Okay, let's go forward. There are pitch black stains. Oh, that's the place with the war propaganda posters. They got some interesting slogans. Slogans on posters? Hold on, what the hell are you talking about? If you squint real hard, you can see them. See? See what? The words on the posters that were put up here forever ago, of course. I told you earlier, I was born into a family chock full of spiritual power. So I'm good at seeing spiritual stuff. Are you serious? I can do a test reading for you. Ask me anytime. Banshee laughs, but can I really believe him? So these areas have war propaganda on them. I feel like I'm gonna need this. Let me, because I think there was one back here. Banshee stands in front of the dark stains. Let's see here. 100 million honorable deaths. The land of the gods is in... I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down, honey. I don't trust myself to remember that. Especially if it's a live or die situation. 100 million honorable deaths. The land of the gods is indestructible. Nap sleep time? Alrighty. Take care, Henry. Sweet dreams. That's what it says. These are from the end of the war. They're pretty desperate sounding. Wait, what about this one then? Try the drinking and pizza? Yeah. Okay. Is it time for coffee? I don't have any coffee. I wish. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I have the key. Open the door with the underground shelter key. Oh, this looks like... Oh my god, there it is. There's a single out-of-place Buddha statue. The head has been cut off. I don't like it. I was just trying to get rid of any scares that might have been here because I was like, I don't trust this shit. It's a Buddha statue. The headless Buddha statue is covered in dust. There's a talisman stuck to the neck, as if taking the place of a missing head. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. More soul power! And then I always save when I get more soul power, because soul power is precious. It's a big iron box. There's a thin layer of dust on it, but it looks fairly intact. Oh, okay. Well, that's ominous. The box is packed with carelessly tossed Buddha statue heads. A real, actual head can clearly be seen among them. It's dry and mummified, but going by the long hair, it's probably female. Most likely one of the experiment victims. Huh. So this is where it was. Was I like some fucked up bitch? Like, what? Are you kidding me? I open up a box full of heads, see a human head, and I'm like, oh, that's where it was. Oh my god, guys, what if we were crazy? What if we were some psycho bitch? This is gonna be one of those, like, things. This is gonna be just like Death Note. Like, we're gonna get our memories back and turn into, like, a crazy bitch. Let's take it and bring it to its owner. I thought you'd say that. Oh, just kidding. I feel Banshee's gaze on me. Banshee's like, oh my fucking god. New infos. Banshee's like, the fuck are you smoking? I'm literally just like mumbling to myself, oh, that's where it is. I guess I should take it with me and give it to its rightful owner. I thought you'd say that. Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Don't mind me. I'm not crazy. I can only carry one head. I need to choose which one to take. I'm gonna bring the woman's head. Got the human head. It just makes sense that I would bring the human. Dicks. Fucking dicks. 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 Fucking dicks. I don't know this way. I don't remember which way I went. This way? Okay, this is another locked door, I think. Maybe. Banshee stands in front of the dark stains. Huh. Give birth for the sake of the country. Send forth 100 million fireballs. I'm just gonna write that down. Just writing this shit down. Stuff like that. Those are pretty passionate. They're from when we were still winning. It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The head I picked up earlier might fit on this corpse's neck. Should I try attaching the head? Wait, let me save. Before you do anything like, I don't... If I get this wrong and, like, some bitch comes after me, I 10 out of 10 will cry. Or try attaching the human head. But it doesn't fit very well. Okay. Okay, good. Nothing bad happened. I was about to be like... I was about to be like, crap! Like, I don't trust this shit. I don't like it. Okay. Nothing in here. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't going to be anything in here. Please, no kill. Damn it, I'm just all turned around. Wait, where's here? Seems to be locked. I have a key, you dipshit. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Okay. I'm so nervous. I'm just like, oh. Well, this isn't foreboding at all. It's just a long-ass hallway. I can hear a victory chant coming from the other side of the intersection. What we just saved. I shrug and keep moving forward. I take one step forward and... an electric current runs through my body and my muscles seize up. Live or die. Sardonic. You, layabout, what are you doing here? You have time to be loafing around, do you? Recite this base's slogan at once. I have 2 slogans, though. Cheer for the final battle in the homeland. Oh my fucking god, I don't have... electricity. Give birth for the sake of the country. call yourself a citizen? Fuck! I'm gonna die. Once more, declare a resolve to strike back with air raids? We won't lose even if our country is reduced to ashes. Show your determination. Air raids. Send forth 100 million fireballs. You unpatriotic piece of shit! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't fucking know. 100 million honorable deaths. Our army has fought bravely from the southern tropics to the northern Arctic, but the tide still hasn't turned in our favor. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? If the... oh my god. You're pretty promising for a new recruit. Keep a good eye on this squad. Farewell. Well, I lost most of my soul power from that, so part of me wants to reload. Like, part of me wants to reload. Because I lost, like, all of my spirit power. Like, all of it. I have 1,300. I think I was, like, in the 3,000s. I had a sheer, like, large amount of spirit power, so I'm just like, shit. Okay, if this is like Miss Zoo, if I run out of time, I'm, like, fucked. Okay, 100 million honorable deaths. The land of the gods is indestructible. Give birth for the sake of the country and send forth 100 million fireballs. I know the last one, I guess, is like nobody's business. Okay. Oh. This one. Yeah? Cause it's a slogan for the country. Declare a resolve to strike back with air raids. Well, it's not the 100 million fireballs one.
You can kill me.
Sora, thank you so much for the 12 months of support. Thank you so much for supporting the fam. It is good to have you with us here today as we play this game. Also, that is a resub. So that's 750 resub points. And also that means we're at 2,900 points total. We literally need 100 bits, 1 resub, 1 new sub, or $1. And I can go get another drink. Love you too, Sora. We won't lose even if our country is reduced to ashes. Show your determination. The land of the gods is indestructible. Yes. I had to, like, read these slogans, like, really hard. And then the kamikaze winds blow. $2,700 is a lot better than 1,300, okay? I was like, I'm just gonna... You're pretty promising for a new recruit. Okay, we already passed it, but I wanted to pass it better. I wanted to pass it better. Oh, that looks great. That looks like shit, actually. I don't like this door. The door is stained with blood. Upon closer look, it looks like countless handprints. But the keyhole is perfectly fine. I could open the door if I had the key. But when I turn the knob to go in, the door doesn't open. Oh, what's the fuss? The door won't open. I'm sure I unlocked it, though. I turned the key again just to double check. But I was right. It's unlocked. What's going on? I tried turning the knob slowly, but it stops moving halfway. It's almost as if someone's on the opposite... Damn it, I can't see. Like, at least Windows has been good about not, like, fucking me over during the live or die parts. It's pushing against it to keep it closed. It seems the dead are rejecting us. Past me was a creepy motherfucker. Past me was actually creepy. Read all the records. Speak to that woman. It seems the dead are rejecting us, chat. Past Yashiki says. Read all the records. Speak to that woman. All the records and that woman. And the records referring to the research records? I try to prompt my old self into answering. But there's no reply. No choice left. I turn to Banshee. Let's keep looking. We can come back here later. There could be something we still need to do. Okay. It's an abandoned skelly. The bleached corpse is weathered in places. Something is in its bony hand. I managed to pry it out. The whole corpse looks like it might crumble at any second. Worn out talisman. More soul power. The worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. I don't trust this. They put me back to 3200. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. All these fucking locked ass doors. Don't give up, skeleton. Don't lose. The music just stops here. I don't like this. The music just like flat stopped. Oh, I don't. Oh, there's hair! There's hair like everywhere. Oh my god, it's K Road. If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. Yeah, sure. The fuck? Climbing out of the manhole, we see that we're on K Miyamichi North Road. We managed to find a way out. It wouldn't hurt to go back to the mansion for now. It'll be a pain to get back to Emno South Alley from the car but an old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while, as it's mostly empty. Okay. So this is just another way for me to get back to the house if I need it, I guess. There's an alarm going off. It's emitting a strange red light. Okay. So this is where we were when we were with in the last chapter. And Banshee, like, stopped us. So that's where the hair. Okay. And that's probably why the music stopped, because it didn't play down here. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep hugging the wall. Because I'm lost. Oh, that's... What the hell? Something's written on the wall in blood. It says, I. We need I. She needs to come here and sing. Human bones. It looks like the person was crushed to death. Okay, then. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Just unlock the damn door. It's the operating room in the southern section, but on this table is... How about that? A dead body. A headless corpse is lying there. It's missing not only its head, but also all of its limbs. What kind of torture was this? I don't know, torture the... Okay. I was about... Stop that. Stop that shit right now. It's a rusted filing cabinet. It's a well-built metal cabinet. Whatever's inside should be intact. That's not ominous at all. I know, right? It's like somebody's gonna come and like attack me with a dang chainsaw or some shit. The door's locked. I pull the rusted army sword off my belt. I'm taking it out, but I can't think of what to shove it in the thing. I don't know. Headless corpse. Going by what remains of its clothing, it was likely a woman. That was it. Saving. I don't like this room. This room sucks. The headless corpse is lying on top of the operating table. The head I picked up earlier might fit on the corpse's neck. Should I try attaching the head? Sure. Try attaching the human head. The human head fits the severed neck perfectly. The world suddenly distorts. Okay then, a horrific scene appears before my eyes. The fuck is... What did they do to her arm? What is that? Is that a woman on the operating table? What are those? What is this shit? Some kind of experiment is being performed on her. This poor fucking girl. I must be seeing the past. The sound triggers a change in views. Oh my fucking god. Men in lab coats holding surgical tools. But they don't look like they're alive. The ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in the nightmare of the past. True, at least she's wearing a shirt. I can hear the men whisper from my left side. From my left side? Hey, she's awake. Don't worry, she'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. And something else interrupts. You. This time it's a cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid. Soon. The voice on my right cuts off. I can hear the men in lab coats again. Oh, fuck me. Hey, woman, which of these tools do you want to use to cut off your neck? Well, they used a chisel, right? This is it for you, so we'll let you decide. She died with the chisel. Yes. Though, any of these would have been better than a chisel. Good answer. You're pretty smart. Unfortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. It's valuable material. We'll cut it off nicely. Fuck. I've got to remember the details of this. Shut up. You're just like a pig. This is why handling woman. Oh my god. I'm kind of glad the Kanon soldier came alive and killed all you bastards. Be patient. We finally found a clue. Not yet. Wait. Now. Give you power. The whisper from my right falls silent. What? Yeah, I never dreamed breaking from our usual method would go so well. Hey, pig, do you understand? Do you know the correct combination of head and body for the Heavenly Buddha? Female head, male body, right? Precisely, and that's why we need your head. Gladly offer it up for the sake of our beloved country. This is some fucked up shit. The problem is the soul freshness. Regardless of refrigeration, it's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only so many available methods, this is all the equipment we have. Then to the freezer. The voices on the left cut out. This poor bitch. A determined voice echoes in my right ear. Hate, 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 hate this whole world. Tear it to pieces. The power to do that, I'll give it to you. I'll give it all to you, in the place where you hear me now. Oh, so like the victims are probably what called the Buddha, not the experiments themselves. The experiments didn't do it. It was probably all the fucking people you killed that are pissed the fuck off. Hate them, destroy them. Understand? Oh, okay then. I wonder what we should pick, y'all. Usually I'd sit on the screen for longer, but good. Destroy them. When I return to my senses, I'm standing beside the operating table. Okay, we just saw a vision of some shit happening. Okay then. Just then, something slides out of the hand of the corpse on the table. I got a tiny key. What I just saw. No, more importantly, the voice that kept speaking from my right side. Who was that? You don't look so great there. Did you see something by chance? Yeah, actually. I mean, it was probably the girl. I would say it was past him because it was in red, but obviously if they were making some supernatural shit, if I could curse them, I would. I explained to Banshee what I just saw. A horrible tragedy happened here in the past. It's possible that whatever triggered it might have been whoever that voice belonged to. Huh. Interesting. Can't say I'm surprised something like that happened here. So, what's that have to do with our marks? Well, I'm not sure about that part, but Banshee's right. This isn't helping us accomplish our goal. We need to search for whatever gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. The small key I've just found might belong to the cabinet here. I turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming yet. I glance over at Banshee, but they don't seem to be acting differently at all. Death should be slowly closing in on us, but it seems we still have some time. What's important right now is making sure we survive. Mysterious human experiments, other. I mean, it should be. We find a pile of heads in a large iron box. They're mostly statues, but buried among them is a human head. It's been mummified, but it appears to be female. So this is where it went. Bringing it back to its owner. There I go, unconsciously speaking again. Which one am I bringing with me? The heads are pretty heavy, so I can probably only take one. My vision blurs when I return the head to the body on the table. Is the corpse's ghost showing me the past, or is it a curse? The man in the lab coat has been the ghost of a researcher here. The two ghosts are stuck in an unending nightmare. They cut off the woman's head with a chisel, then try to attach it to the Ostara statue. That's obscene. Hatred overwhelms me just then. I hear the operating table woman's voice on my right. Hate the entire world and tear it to pieces. Pour all my strength into that place where I hear your voice. Hate, kill. It sounds like a curse of some kind. And what's the voice she mentioned? Was that voice what made the Kanon soldier move? I mean, that's a more likely explanation than these bitches like destroyed a bunch of Buddha statues to piss off Buddha, and then they made a giant fucking Buddha weapon, like primal style, to kill people in the war. Like, them having this crazy idea, killing the victims, and the victims being what caused the statue to come to life is a much better story. The woman's head, having gained a special power, was put on the Ostara statue. The Kanon soldier awoke, either a curse or a grudge triggered in its birth. It must be a spiritual being of some kind. That means I need an object with spiritual power. The Kagura Suzu bell we found is used by priestesses, so then who would be best to bring as my partner? Well, if it's used by priestesses, we probably should go get Hiro. Since you have a dick, Banshee has a dick, and I'm pretty sure Diamond has a dick. So that's, like, a thing. Hiro doesn't have any spiritual power, though. I should be the one to do it. Oh. Like, dick or not, I could be a priestess on the inside. It's well-built metal cabinet. Okay. I opened the door using the small key. Inside is an old gun and some research records. Suddenly, berserk, severe damage, suture chanting, complete insanity. Only those who made themselves death managed to remain sane. Half spiritualized, like disposal vat, need sacred object, attack. Destroy human head. Heart of all of this. Need to destroy human head. That's all it says. Gun with blanks. Okay. Okay. Well, I have to pee. He's like not having me right now. Well, I guess we need to go and find Hero. Because if we don't, like, we're probably gonna die. I guess we're bringing Hero with us. Fucking yay. Yeah, this is the way out, I think. That's probably why this is here, so that way we can just leave and not get stuck. But yeah, no, I've only had 2. I've only had 2 and I'm sobered up pretty nuts. Not that that's a bad thing, necessarily. I don't want to pressure anyone. Okay, where's Hero at? Hi. Get over here. Do something. I guess I have to bring Hero because it's like priestesses. They specifically said priestesses, so I'm bringing Hero with me. She's just gonna have to deal. Let's go to the south alley, right? Or maybe I should have gone to North Road. Damn it! Yeah, go back to... Drive all the way back. Go back to North Road. So that way I can just go down this way. Okay, and then we want to go back this way. So we have Hero with us. This is the first time I brought Hero with me, and it's just because boss fight. Just because boss fight. Da 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 da. Okay. Where's this? Where this? Okay, no, I think this is where I came from, I think. So then we want to go to the right? Yeah, this is the door. I'm literally just hugging walls. I'm gonna save on a different slot, though. I don't trust myself. I put my hand on the knob again and turn it. When I do, it turns smoothly with no resistance. Inside the room. Oh, this is great. Just a bunch of angry headless Buddhas. Are a number of Buddha statues. They're all missing their heads. It seems this is where they stored all their various statues they gathered through theft or donations. It feels like something's here. Maybe this is where the heads of the curse of the source of the spirit is. I braced myself for input from the other me. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. Does that mean I should already know? I love how he calls like that. Alright, game, I can see you. There's a statue that seems to be a divine general. Its head has been severed. Just all these headless ass fucking statues. It's a statue with its head cut off. It seems to be holding some kind of Buddhist ritual implement. Oh, okay. I thought like I needed it. It's a Vajravana statue. It's missing its head. It's a statue that looks like a Vidyaraha or something. It's missing one of its arms as well as its head. Jesus. It's a statue with a head cut off. It looks like it's held a weapon in its left hand. It's a statue that looks like a divine general. It has armor from the Tang Dynasty. It's a big iron box. It's coated with a thin layer of dust, but it seems to be in decent enough shape. It's devoid of anything that looks like a keyhole, but the box won't open. I don't know. I took it the Suzu bell, but what do I do with it? I don't have any. Okay. I don't fucking know. I'll pull the rusted army sword off my belt. I've taken it out, but I can't. Beat the thing! Just smack it. Small key? I take out the small key and look for a keyhole. But I don't find one anywhere. Damn it. Kind of blank. Fuck! I've been everywhere. Why can't I go this way? There's a statue with its head cut off. It's lying pitifully on the floor. I search all the statues. Every statue here is a male body. Suddenly, there's a sound of movement from within the box. Oh, now it wants to open. Piece of shit. I don't trust this. I managed to open the box. Sheets of white paper are inside. They seem to be a multitude of talismans. Was something sealed here? Hiro appears into the box beside me. So, was something in there? Well,
Bleed purple 1,500 burners 150 eok koi eok koi eok koi.
I love how it says eok koi eok koi. More drinks! Jim, thank you for the 1,500 bits, keeping that #1 spot and getting that 5K bits badge. It is good to have you with us here today. Let me do some math. Okay, that's 1,500 plus 150. Okay, so that puts us at 5, 900, 1,000, 1,010, 1,000. No, what am I doing? 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. 1,500. 1,550. 1,550. So that puts me at 3,550. Glug glug, bitch. I had to do the math. 3,550. 3,550, 6, 7. 3,700. That puts me at 3,700 points. So I need to go get a drink really fast. Let me go do that. Thank you for supporting the pussy. Okay, I'm gonna run and get it because like I feel like something crazy is about to happen, and if I wait until like an opportune time, we might be dealing with a boss before I decide to get up and get a drink. Good morning, USA. My brother's watching American Dad. He's like drunk on the... He's just drunk on the couch. Whoop. I got a new one. I probably shouldn't be on my laptop. It's been dated for a long time and it's going slow. Oof. Well, I'm glad you came in. Came in at a very interesting time, I think, because everything's gotten all foreboding and crap, and I'm just like, what's happening? Let me just put this back in here. My voice sounds distant. Cat, I swear to God. She chases me over here and she like fucks my shit. The cause of the curse, what birthed the spirit? There's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here. What? What do you mean? Then what's that in your hand? Hiro is right. It's not true that there's nothing inside. There is one thing. I never would have expected something like this. Something that doesn't belong here. A box sealed by talismans and has enshrined a... That's a pillow from one of the fucking couches that Mary sat on. Mary's evil. Mary's fucking evil. Mary's an evil bitch. She is not dead. She's gonna come over here and she's gonna fuck me up. If that's not a big red fucking flag that's just like honey, because like the blonde hair, bitch. Or, you know, we have a cursed pillow on our hands. Who the fuck knows? Or the pillow's haunted. Who knows? Haunted pillow? Maybe. It's a big red pillow, actually. Maybe we're dealing with a haunted pillow. Who the fuck knows? Cat, I swear to Christ. You need to not. Hero sighs, disappointed. Guess we're out of luck. No way this thing gave birth to a spirit. Yeah, but the thing that sits on it usually is. I mean, what can a doll do? Oh, honey. I mean, Mary, she talks. And she can sense spirits. I'm like calling it though. She's the source of the mark. I kind of am a bit disappointed, but like there's no way in hell she's not malicious. With the gift sub, oh my god. Alright, well that's an extra 500 points. That puts us at 5. That puts us at 4,200 points. That puts us at 4,200 points. Jim up here being such a trooper. Gifted pirate us theme. And that puts me at 4 drinks that I need to do. We might just have to get into this DLC chapter, guys. True. But the state of this room and the voices, something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Yet there's nothing here. The Buddha statues in warehouse 2 other. And the thing we're searching for, where the hell did it go? Probably to the room with, it probably went to your house and cursed you and your fucking sister. I'm calling it though, like he's the brother. Like that's where you got your mark most likely. Oh my god, Cat, do you see this? She's unplugging my controller. Stop, Kitty. Kitty, I swear to God. Leave my controller alone. A long silence falls between us. It's then that a now familiar pain flares up. What, a couple hours till dawn, or what? It immediately is dyed a deep crimson. Oh, fuck me. Death is only a few minutes away. What's going on? Is death closing in on us all of a sudden? It's because you found the pillow. Mary's like, that's my pillow, bitch. No, it's the spirit. It's here. The 5th spirit. Oh god, what the fuck? What the fuck is it? A low suture chant hum trembles in the air. It feels like my whole body is numb, and maybe because of that hum. Nighty, people are accusing my potato of witchcraft. Rip. Okay, let's read these. The headless Buddha statues in the warehouse, mostly the ones stolen from the shrine. I finally found them. This one used to make the Kanon soldier should be stored here. A box in the center of the talisman splashed over it, as if sealing the source of the curse. But what we find in the box? There's a Western-style cushion. That's depressing. Is this the heart of the grudge, the source of the spirit? No way. Something was here. Something cursed. Something that might be able to stop the Kanon soldier. As if to mock me even further, the mark warns me time is short. We'll just have to face the soldier with what we've gathered up until now. Mary was in the damn box! Calling it! Oh my god, I look awful. Forget what we're missing and take stock of what we have. If we want to use the saber or short sword, we'll have to throw them. If the spirit is nebulous, like that spirit door, then Kagura Suzubil will be helpful, and the blanks will mess up our ears if we shoot them. But one document mentioned must destroy head. I'm not sure about it at all, but I can't give up if I want to live. Okay, so we need to go deaf, maybe, because the chanting is what's up. So the blanks, maybe, are my best bet. I don't know. Throw it. Yashiki loses consciousness. Yashiki shoots the gun with blanks. I grab the gun, but I can't control my hand. I turn the gun toward my head and fire! Well, it's a good thing I didn't use the gun with the bullets. The blank explodes. My consciousness fades. There's a strong ringing in my ears, and it's preventing me from hearing the sutra chant. Hero is clutching their head like they can't hear anything either. The numbness has faded. The spirit fades and becomes intangible. Actually, okay. Do I just keep firing blanks? The fuck do you want me to like actually do here? I mean, I've still got blanks, so I'm gonna keep using them. And you can use the Suzu Bell. The spirit turned solid again. Gotcha, was injured. Hero was injured. I'm trying so hard. Spirit fades and becomes intangible. Okay, she's like right up on my ass. Oh no! I'm not quite sure what I want to do here. It's intangible though, I can't touch her. Up. I really hope I don't go first, because if I go first, we're fucked. I slightly scraped the spirit's body, but overall wasn't very effective. Spirit turned solid again. Oh fuck, well, I'm dead. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Alrighty then. So question to anybody who might have the guide up. Or if they want to look up this boss. It's chapter 5's the Kanon soldier. Do I have everything that I need to kill this bitch? Give her a kiss to win. Can I see the item list? Sure. Oh fuck it, we'll just decide again. I have research records 2, the palm pistol, correspondence note, Kagura Suzuvel, disposal vat management record, research records, ranged short sword, rusted army sword. That slur's coming back. Underground shelter key, small key, gun with blanks, research records. Can you look at the ranged short sword? A prototype weapon developed by the army in the shelter. A spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy that it's destroyed after one use, so it was never officially adopted. That. Shoot sword blade is the command. Pink! Boo! Aris, thank you for the 37 months of support. Thank you for supporting the fam. That's gonna put us at 1,000 resub points. Or 4,450 points. More drinks. This guide has different names because translation issues, but I think it's items you have. Okay, so I should have everything? Okay. I'm just curious. Oh my god, Cat, you need to... Cat, you need to stop. Cat, you need to not. Yeah, your gift sub counts as a new sub. Yay! Bum 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 bum. Alright, so I should just face the spirit again, probably. Alright. Time for the evil pillow. Bum 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 bum. Death. The spirit's so damn aggressive. Okay, so was I right to use the gun and like the other shit? Like, was I okay? Like, the first thing I did was I used the gun with blanks because I needed to like go deaf because they were like, the humming's fucking you up, and I was like, oh okay, I'll just shoot a blank off. It's loud enough. And then I threw the ranged... I shot the ranged short sword at the bitch. That's what I did first. I literally shot a sword at her using, hero. Oh, I was wrong? Dead, no it wasn't. I thought you did something else. Should I shoot him with a pistol? I only have so many things. Like, I can't ring the bell because she's solid. No, you were half right. Oh, you're saying I don't shoot the gun with the blanks? One of the items you used in step 1 was right, not the other. I'm assuming it's the gun with the blanks. Because I can't do anything because of the humming. The humming's like fucking me up. I only have so many items. I have the army sword, the sword, the Caesar belt, and the pistol. And if I use the gun with the blanks, I can only use the sword, the Caesar belt, or the pistol. At this point, I feel like outright telling me would work just because I figure if she's physical, I have to hit her physically. If she's iridescent, I shake the bell. Like, that's how I'm thinking I'm supposed to do this. Until she gets close, and then I have to do something else. I don't have that many items, though, so I was like, I'm confused. Your partner uses the same item every turn. I'm assuming it's the gun with the blanks, because, like, I have to stay deaf. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. You use something different every turn. But I did do that already. Like, I fired the gun. I used the blade. Then I used the gun with the blanks. And then I used the bell. Then I used the gun with the blanks. And then I used the palm pistol. Then I shot the blanks and I used the sword and nothing happened. And then I fucked up. Or no, I rung the bell again. Then I guess you need to do something different. I mean, I don't get... It doesn't hint at like... Yeah, I did all of that. But I have everything that I need. Is this correct? Okay, yes or no? I want to have Yashiki shooting the blanks every turn. I don't want him shooting the blanks. Do I want him shooting the blanks now? Do not shoot the blanks every turn. Yes, no, okay. She's solid, so I feel like I don't want to... I guess maybe I can use the pistol and shoot her. I could use the pistol and... Because she's solid, so I have to hit her with something solid. I don't think I can skip a turn. I mean, I could use the Suzu bell here and just waste my turn and then go physical weapon with Yashiki, Suzu bell with Hiro, and then just keep doing that. Because it takes her 2 steps to get close. So she's got to move twice, meaning I've got to do 3 turns. So I've got to make all of these 3 turns work until she's right in front of me. I'm going to use the bell because, like, that's the only way this is going to work if I waste a turn here. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Grab the gun, but I can't control my hand. Turns the gun towards my head and fires. Okay. Numbness is faded. Nothing happens. Okay. So now let's go with this and the bell. And then she's gonna do that. Suzu bell. Palm pistol. Suzu bell. Okay, am I on the right track and does the second one matter? Cause like honestly, like I'm out of shit if she hits me again, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna assume that, like, the Suzu bell doesn't matter. The spirit fades and becomes intangible. I guess the attack finally worked. Out of nowhere, footsteps approach behind me. What the fuck? Is that Banshee? Whoa! A voice yells comically, and whoever it is puts their hand on my back. But I can't take my eyes off the spirit before me. Banshee, is that you? What are you doing? Instead of replying, he shoves something into my hand. It's a large chisel with a grip stained in blood. This? I found it in that room in the mansion. In that instant, I understand everything. The heart of the curse that we were searching for. The object that gave birth to the spirit. So it's kept in Cujo Mansion? I mean, it's a chisel, right? It was probably the Cujo's chisels. Thanks. I'm gonna use it. I grab the chisel and face the spirit. I mean, we literally have nothing left, so. Right eye, left eye, between the eyes. It gave birth to the curse. Didn't that bitch speak into my right ear? I don't fucking remember. It was one of my ears. I think the right ear was the ear that I heard the bitch talking at him. Because I was like, I don't understand why it would be the eyes or between the eyes. But I think that that crazy bitch was just kind of like... between... Saul, you know better than a backseat. That's not fair to me. But I'm but why would it be between the eyes? That makes no sense. Absolutely none. The only one that makes sense is like when we hear the whispering, I think it came from the right ear. Shit, I heard like two, but I think that right is right. I jab the chisel in its right ear. It stares at me dispassionately. Oh. I mean, it worked. I mean, it worked. Well, the reason why is because they were like, I need to get rid of the part that gave birth to the curse. And, like, I remember in the left ear, I heard, like, the doctors talking. But in my right ear, I heard that one bitch that was like, hate everything. Like, kill like, I heard that coming from, like, my right ear. So it made sense that, like, out of all of the body parts they gave me, that they wanted me to cut off the right ear. You did it. You did one of the two options that didn't insta-kill you. Don't backseat unless asked. Or get mad. Yeah, I usually like to try and at least figure these out on my own. That one was a tricky one, though. Like, I genuinely had to think about it. The statue stops moving and collapses. Well, since you, like, disappeared in a white fog, I'm assuming we did good. It stopped, right? Seems so. I don't got the mark anymore, so there's no doubt about it. Once again, I'm the only one still cursed. Glad I made it in the nick of time. Rain's gonna actually time you out if you stop the soul. Like, even I'm like, that's a little far. Yeah, you're asking for it. I was like, at this point, you're kind of asking for it. I don't usually take sides, but talk shit. Get hit. That being said, don't ban them. Thanks for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless. thought I said it's dangerous for a group of mark bearers to go somewhere haunted. Ah, yeah, you did mention something like that when I was eating. Completely slipped my mind. Tell us, old man, what happened at the mansion? I'm not quite sure myself, but I'll tell you what I know. After you left, I wandered the place looking for something to eat. My mark hurt like hell right by our room. I slipped inside and found a bunch of chisels and things. You must mean that room I found. I was kind of out of it because of the mark at that point, but I noticed one of the chisels was glowing all weird with a dark light. I knew right away that it was hiding some awesome spiritual power. Oh my god. But what made you decide that you had to bring the chisel here? You seem sure it'd be effective against the Kanon soldier. I heard a voice when I picked it up. It reminded me of a lady, sorta. It said, "It's Saya!" I'm just fine. To bring the chisel to you. And that's when it hit me. It was what I've been looking for. Oh, that's the thing you mentioned in the car? The heart of the curse that created the spirit? Exactly that. So I hoofed it over there to give it to you. When I looked through that room before, Yasuoka said that the Kujo family used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that the chisel was used to create the statue that became the Kanon soldier. I don't know what that voice was that he heard. Probably something that, like the mysterious voice that guided me before. You know, I haven't heard it in a while. Because the bunny was the voice, and then the bunny died. And that's what happened. So we're heading back to the mansion and then, Yashiki? I'm out of drink. I need to go get my fourth one. I need to go get my fourth drink. For one, I'm hungry, but I bet Diamond's worried too. I left without saying a word after all. Yeah. Searching for documents on the mark, carting all the statues out. It'll take more than a day to do all that. We should get back to the mansion and figure out what to do next. What? We're leaving already? I wanted to examine this place. I glanced at the statue falling to the floor. Sorry, but you'll have to do that another time. Fine. In exchange, not one word about this shelter to anyone else. I'm gonna study every inch of it. Yeah, okay. Kanon soldier saved. Well, since I have to bring Hiro, because Hiro's the only one who can shake the stupid Suzu bell, I'm assuming Hiro dies if we do this wrong. Hey now, this is my home. Can't have you rooting around here. That's just you saying that. You don't legally live here. I'll bring you food, so stop complaining. Much obliged. I love giving him a southern accent because he uses words like might. You're a mite pissed, or like much obliged. Next thing you know, he's gonna be sitting here going, thank you kindly. I might be imagining it, but it feels like the air in here is a little less stagnant than it was before. Thank you kindly. We climb up out of the manhole at Amno South Alley. Daimon runs up to us drenched in sweat. I'm gonna be real. Daimon is like great. Great, what's your favorite color? I mean, I think that would be obvious, but blue. Oh, maybe not. He looks even worse than usual. He probably shouldn't have run. I found you. Hey, old man. Why'd you suddenly sprint out of the mansion? My mark's gone now, too. What in the world happened? I had something to give Yashiki up here, like, Banshee up here being MVP. Okay, you know what? Like, Hiro's a bitch, so I'm kind of like, meh. But Banshee and Diamond were really cool. Like, I liked them. Like, they were on par, again, with Mashita, in my opinion. Like, my favorites so far have been, like, Mashita's, like, way up here. And then, like, slightly below him is, like, Diamond, Banshee, and... yeah, them. And Yasuoka. I like Yasuoka, too. And then there's everyone else. And then there's, like, everyone else. I like Suzu, too, I guess. I had something to give Yashiki. Isn't that right, Hiro? I guess. I'd rather not think of the consequences if you hadn't made it in time. I'm not sure I follow, but it seems he really helped you out. Well then, if I must do my investigation another day, are we splitting ways here? Our marks are gone now. Yashiki still has his, though. This always happens. I'm used to it. It's Mary! She's alive and she's pissed. Probably even more pissed because we broke her. But now I might be able to change that. I finally discovered where the statues stolen from 8 shrines are. I'm lost, but I'm glad for you. It's thanks to all of you. I'll figure the rest out by myself. You should all return to your regular lives. You're saying we should split up then? You sure you'll be okay? Something will work out eventually. Besides, this is Sayakujo's dying wish. We don't even know if it's her dying wish. That's what Mary said. Mary's the one who fucking said that. Saya didn't fucking say that. So, like, fuck me. I want to respect it. Huh. Well, thanks. I'll head back then. I've been missing all those chemical smells from the lab. Good to hear your research is exciting. But don't forsake your humanity over it and end up like Ms. Zhu. Like I do that. That's not even funny, by the way. Oh yeah, Mr. Yashiki. Whenever you want to get those statues, I'll help out. Until then, see you. Hiro's not so bad either. She's just a fucking bitch. I'll be off as well. Honestly, all this has put a strain on me. I'm barely staying upright. Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home, please. Hey, Yashiki. One day, I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shelter. For the sake of the wandering souls without a proper burial. I'd like it if you helped with it. I mean, what about also the people in the forest? And H Elementary? Like, there's like a metric fuck ton of corpses in the basement. And also, like, on the 2nd floor, there's a bunch of decapitated animals. And, like, blood and viscera everywhere. See you around. Guess I'll go too. You're not returning to the shelter, are you? I'm not that brave. The soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other things to do down there. I'll give it a few days to settle. So you're still planning on going back? I'm not sure I'd call that a smart move. Comes with living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in the park or under a bridge until things calm down. See you, Yashiki. Bring more food next time, yeah? The former mark bearers have all left. I should probably head to the mansion myself. I've got to decide what to do next. What? But, like, that can't be it. Because, like, this is the last chapter. The 6th chapter is a DLC chapter. Unless they pulled, like, an Asura's Wrath and, like, the actual ending is in the DLC. Which was a shit move, by the way. What? I hear a voice calling from behind me. Get fucked and buy the DLC. I think this one comes with a DLC. I turn to see Banshee in the middle of the road, staring intently at me. What's wrong? Are you okay? I remember now. His eyes are as wide as saucers. Oh wow, their memories come back hella quick. I forgot because of the mark, but I've met you before. What? He knows me? Grandpa? Grandpa, is that you? Grandpa Cujo. I don't know. What? And we'll see where this goes after this motherfucking kitty. She literally just ripped the controller out of my hands. I'm gonna take a break because I need to get that fourth drink in me